This is not cuddle time. This is time to push. This is time to break. This is time to see what you're capable of. This is time where you're going to find out what you're capable of. And if you're not capable of what Elon wants out of you and demands out of you, and yes, this is the same thing as my trainers demanded out of me and our team at 13 years old to push us. I mean, when I say when they pushed us, man, they pushed us to our breaking point more. Not only were we playing internationally and winning internationally at 13, 14 years old, and that's because of the talent I had that was recognized by these people that pushed me to my limit, broke me, and took me to a level that I didn't know I had in me and created greatness. That is how it's done. These participation trophy leagues do not do this, and this is coming from somebody with my background. They do not break you. They do not push you. Breaking is a good thing. I'm not talking about breaking and hurting like slavery. I'm talking about breaking mentally to push your body, push your mindset more to what you didn't even know you were capable of. This is what, again, these people demand out of you, and that is where greatness comes from. Does not come from kumbaya land. Does not come from, oh my God, I did not get what I want, I'm throwing a temper tantrum. This comes from a mindset of knowing what somebody is expecting out of you, what they believe in you, and taking that belief that they're instilling in you and believing and seeing what they believe and believing in that person in return and trusting them that they know what they're doing and they know what they can get out of you and what you are capable of achieving. That is what's going on with Twitter. That's what goes on with Tesla. That's what goes on at SpaceX. That is definitely what went on under Steve Jobs at Apple. And that's went on when I played soccer and to get me to the level of greatness that I ended up achieving. And that's what people need to learn. And that's what we lack in this country right now. And now they're going to learn this firsthand under Elon Musk at Twitter. And they're going to learn that they can achieve so much more than they thought they could. They're going to find out that they are better at programming than they think they are now. This is what Elon Musk is bringing to the table. He is not bringing some anti-political, I want everybody to suffer scenario. He's going to push you guys to your limit. And he's going to show you what you're capable of. And he's going to achieve greatness that you didn't know that you had within you. That's the bottom line. And that's what is being left out. That's not what's being told in these media outlets that are lying. That's not what's being told on Twitter because they don't understand this shit. They've never achieved greatness. When everybody said, I'm an idiot, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm going to lose everything, I'm a complete moron, I said, go to hell. I know what I'm capable of. And you know why I know that? Why I believe in myself in those scenarios? Because of what was instilled with me at my breaking point from my trainers and my coach when I was younger to put me at the level I did in international soccer at such a young age. That's how it correlates throughout your life. That's why it brings you into having a better life. That is the importance of being in a trophy league and not these participation trophy leagues. That's why there's such a separation and why these kids don't understand this shit today. That's why we have a failing school system. This is why we have a failing economy. This is why we have politicians that fail us year after year. They don't understand this shit because they've never been pushed to get it. And that's why I said it all trickles down. It's why it starts with the children and the parents. People love to say, oh, the kids need to take responsibility now that they're in their 20s. No, bullshit. It's the parents' fault. I never blame my parents. But if I don't get my kids to understand what I just explained to you all by the time they're 18, and they end up like these far left kids always complaining, never understand accomplishment, I failed. I'll take the blame. I understand my failure on that. The same as I understand that if my kids now in a public school, they used to be under my homeschool curriculum. My son knew multiplication at 3, or played chess at 3, multiplication at 4. Kids were know how to hold their breath and swim. Like literally, I trained them in wave pools. It sounds torturous, but it's not. You can take a newborn baby, dunk them underwater. They'll naturally hold their breath. I know it sounds awful, but it's not, okay? Living in Florida, you understand this stuff. Being surrounded by water, you get it. People in Hawaii will understand this. People who live in Florida will understand this. Everybody else may be scared to be like, oh my God, child abuse. It's really not. If you go to any professional person that teaches your kids how to swim at like an infant age, they'll tell you, take them and just put them under. That's why if you want to look up videos, you'll see like 1-year-olds swimming underwater through rings, holding their breath, coming back up. It's natural at that age, but the longer you wait, the longer it's not instilled, it's not muscle memory, they don't understand it, and the more it's like by the time you're 8, you now have to teach them, drag them under, as awful as it sounds, and then they'll learn to hold their breath. Or you have to start coddling, you have to start easing them in, I should say. By the time they're adult, they're so terrified, you basically just have to waterboard them. But this is why it has to be instilled at a young age. And this is why I said your successes and failures later on in life, yes, you need to take responsibility. But also, parents, you didn't instill this in your children at a younger age as well. I can see the argument from both sides on that. What you need to do is trust that this person sees greatness in you. They're not attacking you. They see greatness in you, and they're trying to get it out of you to achieve something that's never been achieved. They're trying to get you to obtain the unachievable, and this will carry on throughout the rest of your life.